Hey everyone, it's Anthony Gerbi back with another edition of Thursday Thoughts. And as you may have seen, we're going through a special book that was gifted to my daughter Matilda called The ABCs of Finance. And this week we're on the letter C, which stands for credit card. So there's a lot of different things I could talk about regarding credit cards, all the bonuses you can get from them. For example, by signing up and spending a certain amount of money, that's worth looking into. But I think in general, credit cards, people are coming around, but they used to get sort of a bad rap where everyone said, well, the interest is so ridiculous and credit cards are just if you're in a jam or something like that. And really, we've evolved. I certainly fall into the camp of somebody who uses a credit card for every purchase, and then I pay it off at the end of each month so that I don't have any interest. And in that way, credit cards are an extremely useful tool. That's probably review for a lot of you. But one of the things we get asked a lot is, how concerned should I be with my balance rolling over month to month, for example? And in the hierarchy of debt, maybe is one way to put it, in terms of I've got a mortgage, I've got credit card debt, I've got a home equity loan from the bank, I've got a car bill, a car payment, and I've got a little bit of cash I could stick into one of these. Which one should I do first? Or how should I think about this? Very common question. The answer is almost always your credit card if you have a month-to-month rolling balance. And the reason for that is simply a credit card's interest rate is most likely going to be extremely higher than what your mortgage, car payment, home equity line, any other bills that are rolling over month to month. The interest rate on a credit card is more than likely double or triple what you're paying on those other things. So it's better to pay it off sooner rather than later. So credit cards are a great tool. It's not a terrible thing. It's not a cardinal sin to let a balance roll over from one month to the other. Just depends on where your cash flow is at. But we would like to avoid it if we could. And if we do let a balance roll over, pay it off as soon as possible, because if you look at the fine print, in a lot of cases, it's close to 20% interest. That's not a sustainable number. We need to keep that under control. So look for the benefits, airline miles, rewards, that sort of thing. Pay it off every month if you can. And if you can't, try to pay it off as soon as possible and prioritize it over other forms of debt is my best advice for C is for credit cards. See you next week.